Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Comic Book Club. I've decided to start calling my comic book videos Comic Book Club because it's kind of like a book club but for comics and online. There's probably already other YouTubers who do the same thing, but that's kind of cool because Comic Book Club is for all people to share their comic books and what they've been reading and their reviews and stuff. I've not been reading that much recently because I've been trying to put most of my time into making music and recording my first ever EP, which I'm hoping should be out in about a week or less than a week, I hope, fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm gonna get straight into the comic books now. I always find that funny when people say get straight into when they've already been talking 40 seconds. Anyway, the DC universe has recently brought out a new Rebirth collection. I haven't bought all of them, I've only bought these two, which is Detective Comics Rebirth and Batman Rebirth. So I've only bought those two. I might try the Superman one, but I'm gonna give these a little quick review. This is the Detective Comics Rebirth. So as you can see, we've got Batman, we've got Batwoman, which looks really different. I don't know whether it's just the artist or whether it's like they've replaced it with her with a new character recently or anything like that. I've forgotten the name of the girl up here, but I saw her in one of the Batman series that I was reading. Her dad is like a really bad guy and she finds out, and then I think her dad and his like crew try to find her and kill her. That's like what I can remember so far. And basically what's happened so far, just in issue 1, is that Batman realized he was being watched by this like camera floating device thing. He managed to do some insane hacking on it somehow and figured out that he's not the only one being watched, and also we as a reader and Batwoman are both pretty certain that he knows more about where this thing's coming from, why it's watching people and stuff. So he set up a little group of people and they're gonna work together and find out what's going on and fight some crime and stuff. So that's gonna be really cool. I'm actually pretty into this one. I think it's going to be really good. The Batman Rebirth is really thick and I can't remember much of what happens in this. I feel like it's definitely just an introduction. It doesn't kind of throw you straight into it. I'm going to have a quick skim through and see if there's much. I think it's just because it was so long ago that I read this, but I can't remember much of what happens. I might have been tired when I read it or something. But I'm definitely going to buy more, obviously, because it's Batman. And it did hint towards some dark stuff happening, as kind of, there always is in Batman, but it hinted towards something going on and possibly something that Alfred knows about, so that's going to be cool. Tank Girl, I've never read Tank Girl before, but I saw someone recommended it. I'm pretty sure Nerdburger J recommended it. Oh, sneeze. My hay fever's playing tricks on me. So yeah, I've never read this before. She seems really cool. It's basically started where some other girl finds her tank and she's saying that she is Subgirl, but I'm not sure whether she's lying or not. It seems kind of like she might be lying. This is kind of a action, like badass kind of thing. It's pretty funny. There was a part in this one, the second one, that made me laugh. I really like the girl that runs around wearing hardly any clothes. She's cool, or sometimes no clothes. And yeah, I'm gonna try out more of these. The only thing that kind of distracted me a bit while reading this was the really obvious British dialogue. Like, you can hear the accent. Nothing that they say would sound right in an American accent. But the reason it kind of bothered me a tiny bit is because I was reading them all with American accents, and it's not just the main characters either that like know each other. It's like the policeman and everything, they all have like this British Cockney slang kind of thing going on, and they're in a desert, so it was hard to imagine English accents in a desert because we don't have deserts. I was thinking somewhere like this might be Nevada, or like, I don't know, like maybe somewhere like Texas. I've never been, but I'd imagine that there's these really dry big areas where there's kind of not much around for miles. So yeah, I was imagining somewhere really American. And also there's a sheriff. There's like a sheriff and a sheriff's department in the middle of this desert, which is like the least British thing that I can think of at the moment. So it just confused me why they had British accents, but they was in a desert and there was a sheriff and stuff. So I don't know. Anyway, it just confused me. It just distracted me a little bit. I picked up number 50 of the Justice League because people were saying that there was going to be like a reveal of the Joker, like who the Joker really is. I knew that weren't going to be true, but I thought that there would be definitely something interesting here. This was like the last one of the series where they were fighting Darkseid, it must be Darkseid, and this girl I've forgotten the name of, so it was all confusing. I didn't know where I was up to with it, but I just picked up this one, and on the last page it does hint towards things going on with the Joker. Here on the last third to last page. I'm going to show you a clip, so if you haven't read this yet and you want to, then don't look at this page. So here it is. I'll let you read what it says on the top row. So yeah, there is a bit of a little hint in there. And the last one is Captain America issue 1. So you've probably seen all over the internet what happens in Captain America issue 1. But if you don't know what happens at the end of Captain America issue 1, I'm about to show you just the page just now. So close your eyes for 10 seconds if you don't want to know what happens, but you probably already know. No! Obviously they can fix this somehow. It's like a comic book writer. They can fix it somehow and make him good again, maybe, hopefully. But we don't really know what's going to happen, so we're going to have to read the next few issues. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Let me know if you want to see more of these videos. I'm probably going to make more anyway because I enjoy the comic book thing. I've been really happy to hear recently a few of you guys say that you watch my comic book videos. Like, I've had a few comments, instead of just saying cover more Green Day, cover more Green Day. By the way, I've got a Green Day playlist, 15 songs, so I'm kind of running out at the moment, but they should be releasing new music in September, hopefully. No, that's like 2 months away. They probably won't. Maybe. Anyway, I've had a few comments saying like, I love your comic book videos, it got me into comic books and stuff, so thank you very much for that, and I will see you again soon. Bye! All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow.